$300. Well, hello there, Facebook land.
Tippy toe.
How's it going out there?
Welcome.
Yeah. Well,
Jinx.
Episode 17
The
of
season
the
finale.
Monday Nights with Matt and Eric. Yeah.
Can you believe we got here? Let's have a cheers
Yes.
off the bat to the season finale.
Season finale.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, man? I just gotta say, thanks everybody for tuning in and sticking with us for this long. It's incredible.
I know. I think we even won Mom back after she ditched us on the last episode.
Yeah, we gave her a pretty hard time, so Mom finally came back. She's watching live now.
Yep, Mom's watching live. She figured she better tune in for the final episode, I suppose.
The epic. Yeah, you really want to stick around to the end, everybody, because the clip, it's mind blowing. It really is.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah.
We even have Dad watching.
Yeah. Well, he heard finale and he
I know.
assumed that somebody was gonna die, so
I
he
know.
had to tune in.
And we got neighbor Megan's mom on.
Well, she's always on.
I know, she loves it.
She was trying to steal that #1 spot from our mom.
Yeah. She's doing a good job. I mean,
she's right there.
She's in there.
Yep.
Mom's back. She comments, "Mom's back."
No.
So what's been going on, man?
Well, I celebrated a birthday.
Get out of here.
The big 4-5 was just a few days ago.
I know.
It was a pretty darn good birthday. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
You know, as far as COVID goes, we had you know, all the nephews came up. We had pizza. We had ice cream cake, and capped off by one of the best birthday presents I've ever gotten, Matt. My brother, get this guy over here. Once a year, decides to do something awesome for me. He got my favorite baseball player, like of all time, to record a birthday wish for me. Andre Dawson, the Hawk, actually wished me happy birthday.
Right. I got the video here. Want to play it again?
I would love. You know what? I've watched this thing like 100 times.
And I know we
now.
put it up. It's on your Facebook because I put it up there. But
Yep.
let's play it again. We got to keep this for history's sake here.
This is cool. If
So
you guys didn't get to see this, this is awesome. This is Andre
a special
Dawson.
birthday wish to my brother Eric. Here we go.
Eric, how are you? This is the Hawk, Andre Dawson, and I would just like to take this brief opportunity to reach out to you and extend to you, courtesy of Brother Matt, happy birthday sentiments. Happy birthday. Congratulations. I've been made aware that you have been a big-time Cubs fan since early childhood, and I was one of your favorite players. Well, let me just say thanks for all of your loyalty, your allegiance, all of your support to the North Side, and for allowing me to be a favorite. I sincerely hope I did provide you with a lot of fun-filled and exciting moments during my playing career. So, my friend, I want to wish you all the best. Enjoy your special day under these challenging and unsettled times. Stay safe. May God bless and keep you. And remember, continue to fly the W and go Cubs go. Happy 45th.
Go Cubs go! Happy 45th.
Now, was that awesome or what?
That was
Dude, I was like
cool
so
present.
excited when that came that
You
I
were
was like, oh my
busting.
God, I can't believe it. I got to get this for you for your birthday.
That was awesome.
I saw something about that like literally last year.
Yeah.
And I put a reminder for like
Been saving that one.
for a week before your birthday of 2020. I go, get Andre Dawson to wish Eric a happy birthday. I'm like, this will be like such a surprise to him.
It really was.
Since you were like a little kid, since we were kids,
Yep.
like you have loved Andre Dawson. So
Yep.
I was super stoked that was actually something that could happen. So
Yeah, my favorite like stories. Okay, so I'll tell 2 quick Andre Dawson stories just to cap this off. One, the very first Andre Dawson rookie card that I ever got, I worked like for 50 cents an hour sorting baseball cards down at Schumacher's in Crookston for an $11 card. I worked like 22 hours over the course of a weekend.
I remember that.
From open to close, Saturday, Sunday, to get my first one. That, and the one that I know my mom loves to tell is that I used to talk in my sleep, and I would call baseball games, and every time Andre Dawson was up to bat. Mom loves to tell that story about how I'd talk in my sleep. And
oh man,
Andre Dawson,
you and Andre Dawson and the Cubs. That's so crazy.
Hats off to our Central Division champs, the Chicago Cubs. Oh, I think the Minnesota Twins might have done something too. I don't know.
Yeah, they probably did.
But no, so that was really cool. That was really cool. How
That
about
was really
yourself?
cool.
That's my highlight, man.
Yeah,
That's-
man. Just it's been a good couple weeks. Hung out with Heather a bit and hung out with the kids a bit and a little bit of work. Actually, speaking of work, I mean, I'm still doing a lot of funeral live streaming stuff. So, which is, I feel like I'm the funeral video guy, which is funny.
That's good. You
It's
should.
just funny thing to have stumbled into, but man, it's been helpful trying to get through all this is kind of remodel what I'm doing. But I have another exciting project that I start next week. And
Oh.
I can't really go into a whole lot of details yet because I'm not sure exactly what all we're doing with it and when I can talk about it more. But it should be a hauntingly good time.
Right. This is like one of those ultimate teaser kind of things.
Yeah. So I get to work something to do with some haunted place, and we're gonna shoot
Yeah.
some video and stuff. So, but eventually here I'll be posting on Facebook and with the people I'm working with and stuff. So, but this should be a cool
This should be.
long-term project too.
Right.
So I think there's going to be a lot of cool variables that we're going to be doing with this. So
You should be able to really dive into your creative side with this
yeah,
project.
so
this should be something that really
this will be fun. So
be cool.
this will
So,
definitely be cool. So
That'll keep you guys intrigued out there
Yeah,
too.
so
This one's gonna be fun.
I'm really excited about this. So hopefully we'll be able to even do some more. We'll do some like maybe online shows talking about it, and we'll just kind of see. There's lots of options that we can
Right.
explore and do
Right.
with this. So I'm quite excited about this because this will just be
Some would say you might be.
super excited, but
I
I don't
agree.
know. We'll find out. So
I thought the big topic for you is gonna be that you're now a minivan owner again.
yeah,
I really thought that was gonna be
yes,
your like
yes, I,
coup de grace kind of
it
thing.
really is.
Season
yes.
finale of this, and I now own a minivan. Again.
After all these years, I have purchased another minivan.
the new MOD for
The
anybody.
new minivan of death.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty excited about it. It's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
It's
Pretty
not my
sweet.
main ride now. Let's get that straight here. I haven't like gone back and moved back into the minivan days, but no, we just found a minivan to use for a work vehicle and stuff. So, but yes, it is.
I thought that's where it was going with it.
It is. I
guys.
do
don't
feel
know.
like I've come full circle now. I'm
Right,
back to the
right.
minivan.
You don't have multiple vans.
No, I don't. Not. Thank God.
You used to.
I used to, but no, just the
Just a
one.
work
but it'll
vehicle.
be a fun work vehicle. So
Yeah, no, it should be good. Should
yeah,
be good.
yeah. Hey, neighbor Megan. She says hi.
Matt, do you remember that time?
Do you remember that time
Hi, neighbor Megan.
with neighbor Megan?
Hi, neighbor Megan.
Hi, neighbor Megan. So yeah. Other than that, man, just same old, just cruising. I'm excited because we got a cool guest coming up in a couple minutes here. That
Yeah,
helping
be
us round out our season here.
this is a good season finale
Yeah,
guest. This will be
this
a lot
is-
of fun.
I think this was a good call. And like, what's cool about our season, episode 17, we're literally
Literally.
2 seasons on Netflix.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean,
well, we just have so much content.
so much.
I mean,
Clearly,
there's too much funny to pack into just an 8-episode thing.
there really is.
You know, I mean, you look back at it, all 17 of them. We're not done tonight, but they're all gold.
They really are.
I mean, they're all comedic gold.
Platinum, even.
Right. I
They really
mean,
are.
just action packed, nonstop, every single minute.
I know. I get comments all the time how you guys are the greatest, you're the funniest. I
mean,
live
most of those are
for
from me, but
well,
yeah.
I live for seeing you each
Right,
Monday night.
right. The only thing that keeps me going throughout the week is knowing that Monday's coming so that I
Right.
can watch you guys. Right. I know. I
Right,
hear
I
it too.
know. Yeah. I mean,
It hasn't gone to our head at all either.
yeah, it's pretty much just me and you that are saying that.
Right. Back and forth. Right.
It's not even Heather saying that she like
Oh,
is
God, no.
excited or lives to see me. It's
No.
me or you saying that.
No, in
for
fact,
Monday nights.
yesterday when she was here, she actually said it was better without you.
Yeah, what is with that, Heather?
Yeah.
I don't
That was
even-
the exact comment.
She's like, it's better over here without you, man.
Right. I heard it. I heard it loud and clear. I was like,
And
ooh,
I don't even
that's
think
gotta hurt.
she doesn't even watch anymore. She's given
No.
up on me. So on this, doesn't even watch the season finale. But
Yeah, I know the season finale.
so
This
we
is what
can
you
pick
tune
on
into.
we can pick on her a little bit.
Yeah, because she's not gonna
Yeah,
watch it. In
She's
rerun,
not gonna.
right?
No.
Yeah, she'll never know.
No.
Okay, good. good.
But-
Because I'm terrified of her. So. I don't wanna-
Oh, Steve Kruger, Grandmaster Sexy. He thinks he says questions are gold. Comment.
Gold.
Come on, Steve.
Steve,
Come on,
you were
Steve.
on this show.
Yeah, you were even on. You were like on episode
You know that
2 or
that's
3,
gold.
I think.
You know it's gold.
You know we're gold,
We wouldn't lie to you. We wouldn't steer you wrong.
right?
That's not what we do here.
No, not
No,
at all.
Exactly.
All right, we should probably get to our guests shortly. You think?
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
Probably nobody wants to listen to us anymore. Probably bring somebody in to really
liven
provide
things up.
liven things
Get
up,
to the
provide
gold
some
part.
entertainment.
Do we have any sponsors tonight?
We
man?
do. You know, that's what's so great. Like, as soon as our ad sponsors that we've had running throughout the season here
Right.
found out that we were wrapping things up here, they were like, we got to get on. So,
Well, I gotta get my little earpiece
Yeah.
in so I can hear this.
so thankfully, our first one of the evening before we get to our guest is Crazy Carl. He's back.
Crazy Carl's back.
He's back, and you will be pretty impressed with what he has to offer tonight. So here we go, Crazy
All right,
Carl.
Crazy-
Hey, Matt and Eric, thank you so much for having me back on here to be your sponsor. It's Crazy Carl here once again, and as you can see, we have sold out on so many of our cars since we've been advertising on your show. Right here, we got what is left in our lot. We have a black car. It looks like it could be fast and fun. Right here, I'll give this to you, $1,000 right now. You come on down. Over here, I got this fancy minivan. Imagine the groceries you can fit in this thing. My name is Crazy Carl for one reason, because I'm super crazy. I've got one more car left for you right over here. This is the perfect family getaway. This gray vehicle, you can load up people in it. You can go wherever you want. So now come on down. Don't forget who sent you, Crazy Carl. And not only am I crazy, I'm super crazy. Not only do I think I'm crazy, but my brother thinks I'm super crazy. My girlfriend thinks I'm super crazy. And my kids think I'm super crazy. Because I'm Crazy Carl. So until next time, we'll see you. Oh my God, Crazy Carl, what is up with that dude?
that guy was awesome. You know what?
But God, he's handsome, isn't he? He's
Uh,
a good-looking car salesman
he's a decent looking dude.
and enthusiastic as hell.
He's got a lot of energy. I think you have to sell cars like that.
Right?
I
He's got a
mean-
super amount of energy.
He's got a super amount of energy.
Oh my God.
I'd like to meet his brother and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
How do they? I'd like to just ask a few questions about how they deal with this guy,
I have no idea.
because I need help.
I'm pretty sure they have no idea.
I like the fact that he clearly is a Minnesota fan. I mean, he's got
Clearly, he's got
the
the
jersey behind
purple on.
yeah, even after yesterday. Huh?
Whew. Yeah, let's not
Most
even-
people probably burned that after
yeah,
yesterday.
let's not even
but-
talk about that. That was
Yeah.
ridiculous. So, let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to our guest.
Yes, bring him on. Bring him out.
So our
him
next
out.
guest here, we've known him for several years through the figure skating that we do, because he is a figure skating dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's clarify.
Yes, and I mean I've never seen him on a pair of.
I haven't
figure
either. That's why I
skates.
said let's clarify that.
So we'll have to ask him about that.
Yeah, actually,
But no, his daughter is like an amazing figure skater.
she really is.
And so we've watched her since she was like a little, which is crazy that we've been like in figure skating this long now.
right.
So we've seen
right.
these skaters go from little kids to like teens and
Right.
graduating and stuff. But
That is a little crazy.
yeah, but we
Makes
come
me
to
feel
find
old.
out he's like a rock star around
A
the
local
state
legend,
here.
yeah.
A local legend. So
Been around the world.
so
So
we got our friend, local legend from Minnesota here. Please welcome
Welcome
to the show, Drew Warren Jacobson.
welcome to the show.
Drew,
Thank
how's it
you.
going?
It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, we didn't do the introduction that you wrote word for word, but it was pretty close, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to change definitely my handle to local legend. I think I like that.
Well, we have to bill it. How you doing?
I am good. How are you two gentlemen doing?
We're having the time of our lives, man.
Yeah,
Excellent.
all right.
I mean, really are. So do you figure skate?
Well, I actually don't figure skate. I played hockey for 4 years as a little kid, like 5, 6, 7, or 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I guess I should have
Not-
just said you skate.
yeah, not particularly well. I have a pair of figure skates, and I did the show once with the father-daughter skating deal,
Uh-huh.
and I did not fall down.
Nice.
Success. That's how I judge success.
That should answer everything right there.
Yep. I didn't fall down, so good to go.
'Cause we know that your
Exactly.
daughter skates and your wife is a coach. She skates and everything.
Yep, my wife actually used to be a competitive figure skater as well.
Okay.
Skated out of Colorado Springs in the late 70s.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow, okay.
Very cool.
Yeah. She got to
Well,
train.
that-
She got to be on the ice. Her main coach was Carlo Fossey, and she got to be on the ice with like Robin Cousins and Paul Wiley was training there at that time. And yeah, she got to skate with some fun people we got to watch over the years.
Pretty amazing skaters, yeah. No
Very
doubt.
cool. Well, no wonder your daughter's such a good skater. She has a good.
Well, that's
background.
exactly why. Ren
Yeah.
got the fast track straight from the horse's mouth early on.
Right.
Now, we won't tell Debbie that you said straight from the horse's mouth. Though.
I won't pass
We'll,
it.
we'll,
AS.
we'll rephrase that.
That's probably best.
Secret safe here, man. Don't worry.
So tell us a little bit about you and your music background, man.
Well, music has been a part of my life since I was a little kid. I always wanted to do music, and I did it a little bit out of high school. And after a little while after that, I ended up going to college. I got together with my wife and went to college, and I decided to major in percussion and composition. And I did that in California and played a lot of musical theater, a lot of orchestras, and various ensembles here and there. And then when I came out to back to Minnesota, where I was originally born here, came back from California in '99, and I decided I'm just going to go ahead and jump off the cliff and see if I can. I'd been writing songs in the closet for years. I had a whole bunch of songs. So I decided I'm going to try to learn how to play guitar, sing, and see if I can front a band and get my songs out there. And so that's what I did for like the last, from 1999 until about 2014. I was pretty actively doing just that.
Nice. So, what kind of music, what kind of style do you like playing and writing and stuff like that?
Well, it's hard to box the style. I like being a music major. I'm kind of a music nerd. I kind of like all kinds of styles. And when I assembled my band up in northern Minnesota, I assembled it primarily with other music nerds, and so we could take a song and we could do it in kind of any style we wanted. And so
It's fun.
I tend to write in all those different styles. My favorite style would be like a blues rock, a rootsy blues rock
Right.
style. I don't know,
So,
Leon Russell,
so the
an
up north.
expansion of all that.
Give us a little bit about where up north, because I believe we have kind of a common ground up there.
Oh, yes. Just north of Bemidji in Pupasky. Pupasky is Ojibwe for Mud Lake. And we lived on Mud Lake,
Okay.
15 miles north of Bemidji. And the band's name is Pelican Railroad. There's a story behind that if you want to hear that too. And we played from Duluth to Crookston, where you guys are from, and all over up north.
Yeah, we love that
Yeah,
area. Actually, in just north of Bemidji there too, in Turtle River, right off of Three Island Lake, we have our
Oh,
family
yeah.
cabin,
Yep.
which is so we go up there fairly frequently when we can and hang out. So we love that area.
So-
Yes.
You've gone to what's that? Is that Port Willie's or what's the bar there in Turtle River?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It slips my mind. Mom's gonna comment here in a second.
it's
She'll talk
Port
about it.
Willie's, isn't it?
I think it is called.
I'm
Port
not sure.
Willie's.
Anyway, I've
Yeah.
played. Yeah, I played in Turtle River a lot. Turtle Creek Saloon. Yeah, I used to play at Jammers. You know where Jammers is nightclub?
Yeah.
Oh,
Over on Old
Jammers,
Street.
man.
Yeah.
We drive by that crazy place like all the time on our way out to the cabin, which is great because that is like a monstrosity of a looking place.
Right.
But man, is that been the party place? Because years ago, when we were living in Crookston, we used to come over to that whole area because we had a DJ company, and so we did weddings and parties, and we did jammers. So
Yep.
my kids know about the
Nice.
stories about jammers and that crazy,
Well, that's
colorful building.
yeah. That's where everything happened for me. I started at Jammers in 2000. It was the first place I went to after coming out from 99 and getting our place together there. And then I started my foray out into the environment, and somebody said, well, you have to go to Jammers. So I went to Jammers, and there I met the guy, one of the guys who I played with since, and formed three or four different bands with, and played with till this day. So
Oh,
Jammers
wow.
was my home. That was,
That-
I was at
that is
Jammers 3 nights a week for a couple years at least.
I love that. Yeah, that's jammers. I love that connection, man.
Right. That's an awesome connection.
I like you that much more now,
Right?
Drew.
Right.
Okay.
Jammers is like, that is me now.
Right,
Yeah.
right. All right, so our mom gave us the update. She said it was the 71 Club in Turtle River and Poor Willie's in 10 Strike.
Okay.
Yeah, it used to be the 71 Club is still there. It's called something else now. But then there was also the Turtle Creek Saloon that was Bodine's for a while
Okay.
over there. She'll remember that, Bodine's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before
that even
somebody
rings a
came
bell
in
for me.
and shot
feel like
Bodine, I
Mama's
think it
talked
was.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
cool.
10 Strike. There you go.
So
Oh, 10
so
Strike.
tell-
You're right.
10 Strike.
Yeah.
10 Strike has Poor
That's
Willie's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So tell us, like, with everything that's been going on with you guys for the last 6 months, of course everything has changed for all of us, but what are some of the good things that have been going on for you personally or as the family and stuff? Like, what kind of new things are you doing or experiencing, like good things going on for you?
Well, I'd say probably some of the very best things is that we got to spend a lot of time together, which we have, we're a very busy family. We're going all the time, and we don't get a lot of downtime together, and we got a lot more downtime together during this time than we have before. And that has been just precious.
Good.
Right.
And you guys are surviving it together, so that's good.
Yeah, we're surviving just fine. I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, when the quarantine came down, I've been taking care of my father-in-law for the last 3.5 years. On and off, I've been out in New Jersey for like a whole year of the last 3.5 years taking care of him. And I ended up bringing him out of here from New Jersey as the pandemic hit, fleeing just like 50 miles away from ground zero. On March 21st, I got in a car with a few possessions. We sold his house and we jammed to Minnesota and moved into a new house here. Moved the family, or Debbie and Ren, moved out of our place while I was out there. I had to go out on January 3rd because things had fallen apart out there with the caretaker that we had been using part-time, and had to bring him back here. And so it was kind of this culmination of, and then he passed away on June 28th. Elderly man, it wasn't a bad thing. It was the time was come, and we did it right, spent good time together. He was here with us as it happened, and it all kind of worked like clockwork. And that whole gig ended at the same time as we're kind of locked down here at the same time. And so life just kind of completely changed from the last 3.5 years in the last few months. And it's been wonderful. Lightness, mission accomplished in taking care of the family member and taking care of that the right way. And Ren has had Ren's skating with new coaches the last year and has been in a new environment, and she has just blossomed as well. And so there have just been, things are tough, but for everybody and the obvious things, but so many things have been good turning around that this is not a time I look back on with anything except fondness at this point.
good, man. I love hearing
yeah.
like good things like that.
I think that's a common thread. I think a lot of people have said that. It's like, we've really been able to slow down
Yeah.
and, appreciate the things we have, appreciate our family, appreciate those that are close to us. I think that's that's something that a lot of people have said. I know we share the same thing,
Right.
I mean,
I'm trying to find again, just trying to find good out of all the bad.
right.
And there's been a lot of good. I mean, of
There
course,
really
a lot
is.
of bad, but my soul can't survive on focusing on the negative and the bad, man.
No.
So we got to find the good to survive and get through it. So and
Totally
there's a
agree.
lot of that, and I love hearing things like this from
Right.
so many people that we talk to and stuff. So
And,
I think a lot of, I'm sorry, I think a lot of the reason that's happening is because of like what you said, we can slow down. All kinds of good things are happening all the time, but we're usually so fast that we don't slow down to really appreciate the good things. We have to deal with the bad things.
right,
The good things are just good, so that's good. Get shoved to the side.
Yep.
But when you realize things are so bad and you have time to focus on, well, what is good in my life? Because I don't like feeling like this. And all of a sudden that door opens.
absolutely.
Right.
I think you're right. It's because of the slowing down, people are able to attain that.
Yeah,
Yep. Agree.
very
Agree.
cool. Well, I heard some noise back there while you were talking there. It sounded like a guitar.
It
kinda
is.
sound like
It
a guitar.
did. Yeah.
really have
a little
Hey,
baby
there we
that-
go.
You have a knack for
I
that.
bought way back when, and this thing has been on stage with me for gosh, I guess we're looking at 20 years now or something like
So that
somewhere
guitar
in
has
that.
made an appearance at Jammers, right?
This guitar, this guitar was bought at Jammers. This guitar lived at Jammers practically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I came and
sweet.
visited it nightly.
I love it.
Well, you want to play us a tune?
I will. Let's see. I'm gonna play you the tune that has been received the best by the most people that I've written, and including my band. This is one of the favorite songs from my band, and this is a song about. I'm a big fan of the Grateful Dead. The Grateful Dead changed the way I processed how music can be done and how live performance should take place, and what kind of space you allow for the musicians to create what they're creating. And I never even considered that before I had gone and seen the Dead, and then subsequently went and saw Jerry Garcia Band and got into the Grateful Dead and their whole ethos of how they create. And so this song is about when Jerry Garcia died, and it became apparent that that was all about to come crashing down, at least in the way that we knew it existed at the time. And so this is I was living in Sacramento, California at the time, so this was a doable feat that I then wrote about. I was talking with a friend about writing songs, and he said his favorite song was a song that Warren Haynes of Government Mule had written about the night he found out Jerry Garcia had died. And he was in New York and went out to Jones Beach with a bunch of friends, and I guess wrote a song about that. So I was like, oh, I have that story. And so this is that song. There's a Northern California lovely morning, that's for sure. Drinking cappuccino mochas with my woman on the porch. Cafe rock on the radio. You could hear his voice cracking when he told us Jerry's gone. Well, hey, 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 now Jerry. Hey, hey, hey. Gone and said she grabbed the car keys. We never did stop till we reached the Golden Gates. Huddled with sisters and brothers on the polo fields, joining with faces of love and faith. Well, hey, 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 now, Jerry. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Carry what you need, share what you gathered, and always make your life about love and hope. I'll see you out on that road, brother, sister. You get by, we will survive, don't you know? Well, hey, 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 hey. Oh, hey, now, Jerry. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 now, Jerry. Hey, 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 hey.
Nice, dude. That's a good jam.
Thanks.
I like that
I like that
song.
a lot. That's got a really good riff. I
Yeah,
like
We're
that.
that is
rusty.
like, yeah, that's a catchy ass song. I like that.
That is. I could see that being an earworm for sure. That was
Right?
good.
So
That
I've
was
got
good.
a,
That was
I'll
fun.
send you a link. I've got a recording of that is just killer with the whole band and like 3 people joining us. So it's like a 7 or 8 piece band on stage just wailing through that. It's really cool. And I just started a new webpage that I was going to get to you, but I didn't get there because of a busy day.
Yeah,
But
that's all right.
I'll send that
It's
to you,
all right.
and you guys can hear the
Yeah,
big version of
absolutely.
I'd
that.
love to, yeah.
Send that on over. That'd be cool.
I will.
So,
So one thing I wanted to tell you too, Matt, is during one of the things I have that's a positive during this time is I started trying to figure out, well, I need to kind of change the way I was making money given the current situation. And maybe for the long term too, because it's probably not coming back that it's easy to just be popular in an area and play live music and make a living. It was really hard before living somewhere as inexpensive as Pupaski down here.
Right.
yeah.
Not going to happen. So one of the things that I'm really excited about is I want to start creating music content for the internet.
Yeah.
For movies, for documentaries, for film, for all the stuff like that. And so that's my new exciting task is to start doing that. I'm going to get some new equipment and start to learn Pro Tools and start to try to put that musical education to further use than just stage performance.
There you go.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk some more about that
Right.
after this.
I thought maybe we
point.
should.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah, because I got a couple things that actually that might be a good fit for us to work together on a couple things. So,
Everything happens for a reason,
Right?
right?
so
Yeah,
Timing's
yeah.
amazing.
So I work with this dance group up in Bemidji. Are you familiar with Susie and Hondo Dance Studios
no,
at all?
no.
Okay, well they're a dance teaching couple up there. She teaches at the university, and they've started a dance studio many years ago. I started working with them in 2009, customizing my own music to go with their tempos and their dance styles that they wanted to do, so that they could have original content to then post
cool.
teaching stuff and start doing that. And so I've, along with this change, I've started to up the ante on that, and we're all in that same boat. So we're all starting to work on that together too.
Very
So
cool.
lots of positive things going around as far as,
Right.
trying to figure out how to retool this life kind of.
And that's, yeah, I mean, that's what I've been having to do as
Right.
far as my business model. I've had to completely refigure out what I'm going to do. So it's been at times discouraging, but it's been good too, because I'm looking long term and I see the big picture and everything. So
Right.
it's been good. I think, again, good out of the bad. So
Right. Exactly.
so
Exactly.
it's good.
Yeah.
So I got one more thing I gotta give you a compliment on before we let you go and we move on with the show
wait. We
here.
have like a hard hitting question.
Oh, okay. So I got a couple
Which
things.
you want to do first? Do you want to do like the praise? Because I know we both want to praise him for the same thing. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
we do. Okay, we'll praise you right before we let you go.
All right. Hard hitting question.
Let's give you a hard hitting question, and this is, I'm gonna give you the same one that I've given a couple other guests, because this is a good one.
I love
and
this
and
question.
I love the answers. So, okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
If you were a kitchen appliance, which one would you be and why?
See, now he's watched a couple episodes, so he might already have like a prepared answer. He might have something scripted.
Or I've told
I
you.
have, and I didn't prepare an answer for this one. That's funny.
Oh, he thought there's
Yeah,
no way he's gonna
that's
ask
funny.
me that.
I have been doing so much more cooking and baking and stuff when this started, but then I had to stop doing all that because that wasn't commiserate with training menus.
Oh,
Dad, you
sure,
baked another loaf of bread. I'm not going to lose 2 pounds before the competition. So I kind of had to change my exciting COVID baking behavior. I would say if I was going to be an appliance, I would be my Vitamix blender,
The blender.
because my Vitamix blender makes smoothies and anything else I want in it.
nice.
I can use it as a food processor, but the biggest thing is it makes the most awesome smoothies in the world, and those are the most healthy thing you could possibly drink. So
Yep.
that's going to have to get my.
Nice. I like it.
I like it.
See, I love asking this question.
Right,
I love
right.
the answers we get. So that's good, man.
I love the looks on people's faces
I
when
know.
we ask this. Like,
They're like, oh,
Right?
no.
Oh no!
we had one guest that actually looked over into their kitchen for appliances, going,
Yeah.
"Which one do I resemble the most
which one
over
do-
here?"
Which one would I be?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm the
love that one.
microwave.
Right. That's what I said. I said, "Is there something for like a broken microwave?" That's what I'd be. So
Right.
Yeah.
So I do gotta say, before we're gonna let you go here and stuff and get on with the night, but one thing that both Eric and I and my whole crew of video guys,
yeah, this goes back to the figure skating.
yeah,
world.
this goes back to the figure skating world, because you are heavily involved with this with your daughter and your wife, but you also announce competitions and stuff,
Right.
and you are hands down our favorite announcer.
Without question.
Without question. Our favorite announcer. And
There's several reasons here too.
for several reasons.
Not just one. There's several.
You have a great announcing voice.
Right. The voice is
which
number
is
one.
great.
It's so.
But the way that you announce and present who the skater is, and you take the couple seconds between skaters, because it is a very fast
Right.
moving event, figure
Right.
skating competitions. But we, because we're recording each skater on,
Right.
off, and it's like, start, stop, and
Right.
it's very, very quick, that we have a hard time keeping up sometimes, so we can capture like the name, the skater, and the club, and then
Right.
they come out and go into their routine. But you just, the way you announce and the rhythm and the couple second pause that you give us
Right.
there.
We don't need a lot of time.
Yeah, we don't need a lot of time, but
We just need like a second and a half or 2 seconds, and you seem to do it in a way that it doesn't seem like you're taking a pause at all. It's just you're the rhythm and the way you do it. It's like, I always tell Matt, like I used to be, we always had radios and stuff. I'm like, dude, it's a good thing Drew's announcing. That's like, okay, good,
Right?
we're gonna have a good video.
yeah. So we love you for that so much.
Right.
So
Well,
So
it's
thank
my
you.
pleasure.
thank you for that. Yeah.
You are so welcome. It's interesting because my bass player, who I've played with for many, many years, turned to me one night and she either complimented me or thanked me or something for always broadcasting that the change was about to happen without it being like obvious. It's like, when you're because I'm a drummer, so I did a lot of drum stuff too with her. We had a classic country, not a classic, but a top 40 country rock band up there in Minnesota too, that used to play at the Turtle Creek Saloon and stuff, called the Steve Turner Band, and before that Jammin' Country. And we were top 40 country right off the radio. Had a guy who sang, he sounded more like Garth Brooks and Toby Keith than they did. It was crazy. But it was a lot of fun. But we'd be playing with her, and she turned to me and said, thank you for always broadcasting that. I wasn't really sure how I was doing that, but apparently I have a delivery that leads up to the moment.
Right.
On my drums or on my voice
or
whatever.
Yep.
Interesting.
Awesome.
Absolutely. So, well, Drew,
Cool.
we appreciate you coming on. Oh, and you got some praise from our mom.
Yep. This
She
is high
says,
praise.
Great music, Drew, and great interview. So our mom loved you. So you won her over. So
Well,
that's bonus.
Then that's all I need. That
It was,
was
Right?
Yeah,
good.
that's all we
I'm
need
good.
too, Drew.
Absolutely.
That's all we need too.
I
So,
want to
dude-
add one more thing.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Oh no, go ahead. You go first.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. You mentioned the other night, and then you mentioned it again tonight, and I just wanted to touch on this because I think this is one of the most important things that's going on in our society right now, and that is you broadcasting the funerals.
Oh yeah.
The weight of the necessity and the beauty of doing that for people is second in line only to the healthcare. And I just, as a person, I want to thank you for putting
thank
yourself in that position and helping people get through what has to be one of the most god-awful experiences during this time of
Yeah.
separation. I listened to a couple of guys out in New York who were, doing their churches, and they did 3 funerals maybe a week, and all of a sudden they were expected to do like 26 a day. And and it was the most amazing interview I've ever heard, and to me wrapped the intensity of the situation up really tightly. And it's what you're doing and what he was doing, that is the most important work next to healthcare that's going on out there. And you need to be told that a lot of times, I feel like, because that's really, really huge. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. It was at first I didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was a odd thing.
Right.
But then after I did a couple, the families, you could see they thanked me, and they were so thankful that it gave me chills. I was like, wow. I'm like, it just dawned on me as like, wow, what I'm doing is actually like making this difference for people. So that's where I'm like, that's where I just kind of embraced it that way. I was like, well, this is cool. So it's not weird anymore. It's just like, it's cool. It's nice to be helpful with what I can do.
Yeah.
Bit, so it's cool.
I played a funeral once. I played a bazillion weddings, and they're a blast. Everyone's there to have fun, except for that one crazy one where by the end the bride's crying in one corner and the groom's yelling in the other corner. There's only been a couple of those. Mostly they're really fun. But I played I was requested to play a song for a funeral once, and that was that brought a whole new perspective on what I was trying to do, in singing, and the comfort for me, the comfort that music brings is what I try to pass on.
Right.
And that was it was just a real awakening for me when I did that. And it made me realize I talked to a guy I picked up. I used to do Lyft, I should say, part-time for supplemental income. And I picked up a guy once, and he was a music guy who did funerals, basically as his main gig. And we had a really strong talk about that and what that meant to people, and what kind of work that was and where that left you as a person. And it was really cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, blah blah blah.
anyway, well, Drew, thank you again so much. We really appreciate you coming on our silly little
Show.
online show that we're doing.
Right.
You know, and helping us finish off our season and wrapping things up here for this. And we certainly look forward to the next competition we get to run into you and
Can't wait for
and,
that.
Yeah.
chat with you. And
Are you
stuff,
going to be in Blaine at all? Do you know?
we just for their figure skating club's competition.
Their little one, a couple weeks.
Yeah, their
before?
little one. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Because U.S. Figure Skating
Yeah.
brings in their own crew. It's a whole thing.
Brings in their own deal.
So,
Yeah. Right.
We're not
Yeah.
cool enough.
Hopefully, we figure out how to get back into our local gigs here.
absolutely.
Agreed.
So
Yeah.
thank you again, brother.
Thank
we
you
will,
so much, Drew.
We'll be in touch soon.
Thank
Okay.
you. All right.
right.
You guys take care. My love to the whole family.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
You too.
Drew. Dude, I love that guy.
Yeah,
Right? That was
I
a
do.
fun
Yeah.
interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an awesome musician to have for our finale.
It was. Yeah. It was a good
way to
way
wrap
to
it up.
help
Love it.
round out the show. So.
Yep. I love it. I love it, man.
So.
You've done a great job booking guests too, Matt. You don't get enough props for that. But for all of those that don't know, I do nothing for this,
That's
and
right.
Matt does all the work.
You barely
so
show up.
hey, sometimes I'm even late to that party. So,
Sometimes you aren't even here.
sometimes
you're just a big, cuddly, fuzzy-looking bear.
and nobody even noticed. You all out there, you didn't even notice that I was a bear one time.
Oh my god, that was funny. Oh my god, that
We really have too much fun with this.
Yeah, we really
you
do.
know, I think that's really why we're stopping at this
I
point.
think so.
It's too much fun for us, and it drives us crazy.
But I do have some good news. We have not one, but we have two sponsors of our season finale show.
Did we get another sponsor?
We got another sponsor. Guess who's back? He was only
Guess
on
who's back?
once.
No. Yeah. Oh, so okay. Well, I know. I don't want to guess.
Yeah, he's on earlier in the season, but we got insurance guy himself, Bob Roberts. He came back with another video to sell insurance because he got such good response from the first one. He was overwhelmed. He didn't need to do another one.
Right. I kind of did coax him a little bit. I
Yeah.
was like, it is the season finale.
Right?
And he had said, "Listen, Eric, Matt, I'm so busy."
Right.
That first sponsorship just was through the roof.
It was. And now that the season finale's coming up, he wants to get one more in to carry
Right.
him over through the winter.
Right. Makes sense.
So
Makes
here we
sense.
go, everybody. Here's Bob Roberts.
Thank you, Matt and Eric, for the opportunity to once again sponsor your program, Monday Nights with Matt and Eric. Here at the Bob Roberts Insurance Agency, we work with each of our customers to make sure they have exactly the insurance they need. We have several ways to bundle your insurance needs and save money too. Do you have a car and a home like Bob Roberts does? Then boom, there's a discount for that. These historic, unprecedented, and uncertain, challenging times call for an insurance agent that you can count on, and Bob Roberts is that agent. Take it from me, Bob Roberts. Thank you again, Matt and Eric, for allowing Bob Roberts to be the official insurance sponsor of Monday Nights with Matt and Eric. Back to you guys.
Wow.
That guy's gold, man.
Can you believe that stuff sells insurance?
Yeah, I can. I mean, that is a no nonsense.
That is one
fundamental
crazy
insurance
looking
agent.
guy.
I would trust that guy.
You see the eyes on that guy?
Yes.
They're like bugging out, jumping out at you.
Well, yeah, because he's nonstop. I mean, all he does is insurance.
He's
nonstop.
intense.
Yeah, he's
He's intense, man.
So yeah, I get it. I think it's great. Great job. My mom's gonna be retiring soon, so Bob, I'll be coming to visit you for insurance.
So before we get to anything else, I got a question for you.
Oh boy.
How does a penguin build a house?
Whew. I don't know. How does a penguin build a house?
He glues it together.
He glues it together. I like it, man. I like it. I'm down with the penguin joke.
Want to hear a joke about construction?
I would love to hear a joke about construction.
I'm still working on it.
So that was great.
See? There you go, Kruger. Comedy gold right
Comedy
here.
gold. It's about delivery. It's about timing. See, Steve, these are things that you haven't grasped yet.
You know the other thing that I've noticed?
Oh boy.
this is about my girlfriend Heather
Because she's not watching, right?
because she's not watching.
Okay, yeah, then
She,
bring
I
it
mean,
on.
she even texted me. She's like, "Oh, I forgot about you." Oh. I'm like, yeah.
Kind of like what she said yesterday.
Well,
It's
the
better
thing
off without you.
is like Heather and I often laugh together about how competitive we are. But I laugh more.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
I know.
like it.
I can't believe you poor people have to put up with me.
You know what? The only reason to come back for season 2 is for your new jokes.
Thank you.
It's really the only reason we're taking a break is that Matt has to.
I have to work on new material.
Right. He's got to go back to his writers.
I know. But guess what? I got
Chicken
another video for our season finale to round out the show.
From Nuclear Ned.
Nuclear Ned.
He came in for the finale.
He came in for the finale. We still don't know who this guy is. We keep getting these videos from nuclearned@gmail.com.
This would be why to come back for season 2.
Yes.
To find out who Nuclear Ned is.
Yes. So we got Nuclear Ned. Ready?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Good Monday, Matt and Eric, and welcome again to Nuclear Ned's North Dakota Agricultural Show. So, little birdie told me that you and Eric are going to go ahead and take a little hiatus after this show. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and follow along. I, too, am going to take a little hiatus, but we're going to continue working on our holiday special for Halloween. So, here that goes. And Eric, till next time, cheers!
What?
Oh my God, I love Nuclear Ned so much.
I think we should start an online poll as to see how we can figure out who this guy
I know
is.
we need to figure out who Nuclear Ned is. That dude's hilarious.
He's over the top, man. He's over the top.
He really is. So
We've really come up with some good stuff on
We
this one,
have, I
man.
know.
Season 1's been really good.
this has been a good season. We're
Yeah.
gonna wrap it up here tonight for a little while. We'll not sure when we'll do another episode. We'll probably do like a
Might do
little
a bonus episode
pop
here
up
and there.
surprise episode, maybe
We'll
like
give you a little heads up.
a holiday one
yeah.
or whenever we've
We'll
had
see.
enough to drink and we just feel like doing one.
That could happen.
Yeah. So
We like to drink.
but as of now, we want to thank you guys for tuning in for 17 episodes of this. We appreciate it. It's been fun. I love hearing people when I run into them or message me or
Yep.
something. They're like, "Oh man, you guys are so dumb and funny."
Right.
But
I think that's probably number one
I
thing
know.
this whole 17 episodes is the number of people that have commented or watched it or,
and I'm always
run into it
surprised when
later.
the people that have watched it after the fact. They're like, "Well, you guys are dumb, but you entertain me and keep me
Right,
entertained."
Right.
So
That's the thing. So,
So
thank
that's-
you guys for taking the time. It really has been just as much fun doing this
yeah.
as several of you anyways. I won't say everybody, but several of you have had watching it. So
So yeah, we're just gonna take a break for a while, and we'll eventually be back. So
gone for now, but not gone forever, everybody.
until then, you guys live long and prosper. Party on, dude.
Party on, Wayne.
All right.
All right. Good night,
All right,
everybody.
good night, everybody.